I'm Gordon R. Wright. My son Ramsey Wright is the chief protagonist of this production. Ramsey was a delightful individual, ingenious, creative, and always involved in a project. One day he presented me with a script spoofing The Night Before Christmas, which he wanted me to film. That was in November 1979. We filmed in December and showed at Christmas time. Ramsey is featured in the key roles with appearances by Sister Holly and Brother Jibby. We patched together ideas as we went along, dreamt up special effects on the spot, and amazingly no scenes were rephotographed. Ramsey was born with a defective heart and died about 2 months after that Christmas. The narrator is John Knox Johnson, who ought to add some class to this stirring drama.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring. Not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to objects below. When what to my wandering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, oh, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, and to the top of the wall. That's right, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the courses they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head, with great care, I might add, and was turning around, down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound, and he was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished, with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler, just opening his pack, and his eyes, how they twinkled, and his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, and his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight. That's right, he held tight in his teeth. And the smoke, it encircled his head, just like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Just like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word. Not a word did he speak, and went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings. That's right. He filled all the stockings, as much as he could. Then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, and to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, just like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he fluttered out of sight, "Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. To all, to all, to all, to all a good night."